And here we have Crabrawler and... No, that's not Crabrawler. Fuck. I just pulled the Pokemon out my ass there. Kingler. And is this one of the Rams? Reshiram Curium? It's got that shit. It's the tail that makes me think that. Oh, I don't know. Reshiram. It would be Reshiram though, right? Because Reshiram has like the point. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm not sure. Make sure you let me know in the comments what you guys think. Because I'm not going to label these. I'm going to be lazy about this and not label these at all. I'm sorry, everyone. I preemptively know that, just like I preemptively cringed. Oh, what is this guy? This is a Starmie, and I like the fur. Starmie with the fur. Is it Eevee? The brown and yellow coloration? It kind of makes me think of Eevee. But it's a little... I'm going to say Eevee. I'm going with Eevee on this one. I'm going to go with my gut. Oh my god, who is this? Is this Blaziken and Meganium? Oh, that's cool. Man, you know what? Meganium is going to... Like, okay, so I know a lot of people talk about how horrible Meganium is in the games. In the Chikorita line, but we're getting a new Chikorita, I'm sure. Something new about it. And I'm sure they're going to repurpose it. And they're going to make it great. Anyway, this guy has such a flower child vibe. And I love it for him. Meanwhile, speaking of flower child, this motherfucker I have seen online before. And it is fantastic. I'm not sure who this is a fusion of. I want to say it's probably Charizard and Venusaur, or Venusaur and Haxorus, based on the little bits up here on the head. God, I love that. I love that tiny head, like that. It gives it such a scale. This guy feels giant, and I love it. It's great. This is one of the early sprites that I saw while I was first making videos on the game. Back, like, way back when I was first thinking of doing some other runs. Next up is this motherfucker. Damn. The Flygon. I feel like this is also Flygon, right? This one's also a Flygon. The Flygon ones, they look so sleek. And then you add like Gyarados' horror face, and you just have a combination for a great fusion there. Okay, this one, I don't feel like I can get this one wrong. Aerodactyl and Wailord. And my god, it is a beautiful fusion. I love blimps. Like in fusions and stuff, using Wailord as a blimp or a submarine. I love that use. And then the Aerodactyl bit as like I guess the cargo hold or whatever is great to create like this beautiful organic flying ship. It's horrendous and I love it. I also like that they gave them the stones, like the mega stone shards off of Aerodactyl. Also, this little guy. I don't think I commented on him earlier. This little guy is adorable. He's like is he Bagon and Shelgon, right? So he's like a weird in-between stage. It's like if you froze Bagon mid-evolution. He hasn't quite pulled himself in yet. And this one, I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. This has got to be Sylveon and Chinchou, right? Chichow, chow, chow, choo choo, chow choo, choo 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 chow. Little electric lantern fish. Based on those little bubble things and the plus eyes. God, that Pokemon is creepy. Not the fusion, the weird little bubble-eyed Pokemon. Okay, actually, we should probably keep going down this one. This is cool. This one has got to be Sandslash and... Is it Entei? Yeah, it's got to be Entei. Entei has that fluff on his back with the spikes. This one is interesting because it's quite poised, I guess. It looks both poised and very what is the word I'm looking for? Regal? Well, not quite regal, but like it's chained. I mean, I keep rolling over the chains and stuff. These bracelets. It feels quite imprisoned. I like it. I like the scales on this is really cool. It has like a pangolin vibe. This one though, this one really caught my eye. This one is also Entei and Sandshrew, right? Oh yeah, you can actually see how it's got the same aspects with the chains and all that. That's cool. But the Sphinx head, the Sphinx head from the patterning is so fucking clever. I love that. it's brilliant. It's kind of what I expect you to get whenever you fuse things with Cophorigus or Cophorigus, like that Egyptian bricking. Oh my god, we've seen this guy or this little lady. It is so cute. This is Clefairy and Gardevoir, right? Or is it Clefable? I think it's Clefairy. But I think we've seen this one in a previous video. And speaking of Clefable, wait, no. That's not Clefable. Who is this? Is it Clefable? And Lugia. Oh my god, look at the little star you and Sorry. My brain is instinctively drawn to this one. It's so fucking cute. Is it Starmie and Cleffa? That is so fucking cute. And he's just there. It's so fucking sorry. God. Oh my god, look at this guy. This one's got to be Lantern and Dusk Noir, right? God. Okay, so like my brain is getting overwhelmed with all of these. Sorry, everyone. I'm so easily distracted. And then you got this one's got to be Lot Bunny and Ampharos. And it's got like the mega of both of them kind of in there, like the torn stockings and Ampharos's flowing locks. Or is that? I don't remember what Mega Ampharos looks like. Oh my god, we've seen this guy. Who is this? This is Piplup and who else? I can't remember, but we've seen this little guy. It's so cute too. He's a little skater boy. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." I don't know what's wrong with me today. This one's got to be Golem and Chinchou. All right, let me ask you. I've seen a lot of Chinchou and Lantern fusions here. Are you a fan of the Chinchou? Which that's interesting because that's not like a Pokemon you see a lot of people like being a big fan over. I don't see a lot of people. That's an interesting like if that is the case. I'm trying not to. I feel like I've insulted it already. So if it is one of your favorites, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of a way to save grace here. This one is Cresselia and is it Shuppet? It's got Shuppet face, which sounds like an insult. And maybe it is. I'm going to start using it as an insult. Hey, Shuppet face, get over here. This one has got to be... I just saw its face. God damn, I love it. Look at his tiny little eyes. Hang on, let's see. Let's zoom in here and take a look at him. If I can find him again. God damn. There he is. Oh, he's our boy. Quagsire and Venusaur, right? It's gotta be Venusaur based on that. Oh my god, that's fun. That's a fun guy. And then here is an actual Toxapex and Hip. Skiploom? Hip hop? Hip hipposaurus? Hip hip. I cannot remember its name. Oh my god. This little guy, I saw when I opened this originally. I saw him, and I'm not sure if he's Oddish and Torchic or what. He has like, he's definitely Torchic, but I can't quite place where his plant comes from. I want to say Oddish. I'm going to go with Oddish just as a basic instinct. Now this guy is the one I actually saw, which led me to this one. This one looks fucking amazing. It makes me think of that dinosaur in that one show, the weird zombie dinosaur. I can't remember the name of the show. Primal or something, Primeval, something like that. But it kind of very vaguely. But I fucking love it. And the 3 heads is so cool. It's like got Hydra. Like, okay, so like let me tell you this. My least favorite part about the Hydra is how wiggly they get. This really fixes the Hydra problem for me. It's a worldwide issue, and I think if more Hydras went with this design, they'd be better. This has got to be Tyranitar, and because of the coconut, I'm pretty sure it's Executor, right? My guess? It's got to be Executor. That's the only Pokemon I can think of that would match that. And obviously we got Torchic. Completely wrong. This cutie, he's just coming out of his egg. You know? He's just being born. Togepi and Skymore. Oh my god, they really should do that. Like, give Skymorian a Prevo. I don't think they really do that too much anymore with pre-evolutions, but it's cute. Then you got this motherfucker, who I am unsure of exactly who this is a fusion of. It's definitely Roserade, but everything else about it is kind of got me unsure. Because this is kind of like a Lucario pose stance, but it could also be something like maybe a Goodra or Ampharos, because they both have that kind of that shape. So I'm gonna do a pass on this one because I can't quite place it. It's so familiar. It's like the shape is so familiar though. This one is, oh, look at the little egg. It's Chansey and Rapidash, it must be. But I love how the egg is like strapped in. It's going for a ride, man. To war! I have mounted my Chansey mount and I'm going to war! The Egg Wars of 1931. This one is really cool. It's Corsola for sure. But what is this? What's the rest of it? These legs. Golem. It's Golem. I can see it now. It's Golem. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a really cool idea, though. Like the coral growing on a Golem. I think this little back part was what confused me. It looks like he's got an extra set of legs, which he might. That might actually still be legs, because Corsola is a 4-legged creature. Oh my god. The more I look at this thing, the more intense it gets. I do not want to see this thing coming at me underwater. Or this guy, actually. This is... Okay, I mean, it's got Feraligatr, but I'm trying to figure out if it's Feraligatr or maybe... No, it can't be Crocodile. There's so many crocodile Pokemon. This is Magcargo and Feraligatr. Croconaw. Oh, but I do love... Oh, look at his little drippy bits. Oh, my God. I would love a fire Feraligatr. Also, for those of you who don't know, I'm for the upcoming AZ game, I'm Team Totodile. Not that the other two are any worse, but I've always been a Totodile enjoyer. All right, so we got another. Oh, this makes me. Is this Raging Bolt? Is this a Raging Bolt reference? It makes me think of a Raging Bolt reference. It may not be, but this is Girafarig and Executor. It's got to be. There's no other Pokemon with that tail. Now this one is definitely Remoraid. Because Remoraid's a gun, which makes sense. But it's one of the Reggies. Also, I love his little fin legs. Bloop, bloop, bloop. He definitely doesn't walk right. Is it Registeel? I'm going to say Registeel. Or is it Regigigas? It's either Regigigas or Registeel. I can't quite place it. I can't quite remember my. Oh, look at these flowers. Once again, I cannot focus. Oh, hey, look, we just did this one. I told you there might be some overlap. We also had the Crobat fusion. Okay. This one's so beautiful. This one's Umbreon and Roserade. It's got to be Roserade. Oh my god, the black and the white flowers are so pretty. And you did the flowers so beautifully. Okay, I love that one. That one might be one of my top favorites right now. It's got all the oh wait, can you guys even see that? Were you guys even able to see any of the ones because my head was in the way? That one is so fucking cool. And then you got Umbreon and is this Ho-Oh? It's got to be Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is the only Pokemon with so many feathers. It's also very pretty. I don't know. This one, though, this one is going to keep drawing my attention. It is so beautiful. And then you got Shroomish and Executor. Oh, that is so cool. I'll have to put these other ones on the screen because my head. Actually, I could move my head. Let's go to the other end here. Oh, I'm liking this one. And it's not just because it's Lot Bunny, okay? I don't have a thing for Lot Bunny, people. Fucking leave me alone. This one is really cool. I love the Naga vibes. Or I guess it's more of a mermaid, but still, it's on land right now. It may not even be on land. It's in a white void. And then you got Breloom and Keys. You know, the Breloom is now representational of fight the power, you know, down, eat the rich. And what do the rich love more than anything? Fancy cars, which have keys. I see what you did here. Then we got Ninjask and Meganium. It's got to be Meganium, right? Yeah, it's Meganium because of the feather thing. Oh my god, I do like this. What you did with the flower and the wings. Oh, and I bet it spins around when it attacks. And it can fly like that. It spins around like a helicopter. God, I hope that's how it flies. Charmeleon, or Charizard, fuck. And is that Whimsicott? It's gotta be Whimsicott. There's no other Pokemon like that. He's so happy. I like when people fuse Whimsicott because Whimsicott just seems happy. And then there is one of the OGs, Big Chungus Pupper Boy. I think we've seen this one in our Pokemon run when we encountered it. I think it's on the SS Anne. Somebody has one. One of the trainers. Yeah, let me just check let's do these over here first. Oh my god, Seeking and Wooper. I hate the face. I hate its face. Oh my god, if I saw this in the wild, I would be like, you are a monster. You need to go back into the water and then throw it back in the lake. And would it feel sad? Yes. Would I feel bad for doing it? Yes, but it needed to know. It needed to know it had a monstrous face. And this one is Aaron and... Who is this? Who is this shape? Is it Lapras? Maybe? Oh, I love its shell, though. If this is Lapras, this is a really good use of Lapras and Aaron. also, okay. I think what we're looking at here is a back shot where it's like looking behind it. But alternately, we could be looking at a weird scorpion thing. See, here could be like its little head, and its tail has like a mock head where it looks like it's gonna eat you, but it's not. I like the double. I'm sorry, I've been doing this for too long. My mind is melting. Then we got a Hiplup. I don't remember its name. And Venusaur, very cute. I love his face. Hey guys, you want to go for a quick float? And then mass, I like that it's the size of a Venusaur, and it just gets picked up by the wind and just is gone. Is this a Gudra? Gudra and Grodel, right? It's gotta be Groddle. Right? I don't recognize any other Pokemon with that shape. But look at this motherfucker. Oh my god, this is the perfect fusion of cute and buff. Getting a hug from this guy is like death. You're gonna die. We're all dead. Everyone's gonna die. This motherfucker was not meant to be released. He's like that overly affectionate person that doesn't know their own strength. He's like, come here, give me a hug, buddy. And you're dead. Oh, I killed another one. Sorry. Okay, let me move my avatar real quick so that we can see. Oh, actually, you know what? You guys can see everything but this last one. Okay, well, this guy is fucking amazing. Who is this? Has got to be Ho-Oh, and it's not Skeledirge. Who is this? Delmise, right? It looks like it's got the aspects of both of them. Delmise and Ho. Oh my god, look how ugly the face is. And that's not an insult. You did so good in making this face ugly. Like a baby bird. It makes me think of like when you see like old depictions like of birds, how ugly they are. Or not, maybe not birds, but like old statues. Oh, I love it. Okay, this one's another top favorite. I really like this one. Then we got Klefki and... Is that Roserade? I'm seeing a lot of Roserade. Are you a big fan of Roserade as well? I like it's got like Teletubby vibes. Oh my god. Imagine just this thing as a Teletubby. It just jingles its keys at you. It's horrifying. It's horrible. I hate it. Let me see if I can get in here. Oh god, I got the hiccup. So I'm so sorry. I'm ruining the video. So this has got to be Klinklang, and Joltik is not the right Pokemon I'm thinking of. Togekiss. It's interesting. It's got like what's the word I'm looking for? Regal angelic vibes. Like, I wouldn't say like biblically accurate angels, because it's not horrifying enough for that. But it's more like arcane angelic form. He's so happy. He's so happy. He's just happy to be acknowledged, man. I am here to dispel this dystopian future. Bye. Because obviously you, my brain shut down in the middle of a sentence. But he said it because obviously you would never understand what an angel says, right? Anyway, let me know how many of those I got right. I feel like I got most of them right. There were some few that I didn't catch, but I have to admit, you have like a very it sounds like I'm trying to make this nice, but I'm trying to think of my words. You have a way of making the fusions. You can really tell where the two parts come from, if that makes sense. And they're really well blended together. Like, there's some of them I can't quite tell, like this one and this one, the Kingler and the Mawile, but I don't know if that's because there might be like, this one's might be a double fusion, which is why I can't quite place the other part. And I just want to fuse it with the Marini, but this one is I feel like it is, but I can't quite place it. But you have a really great way of mixing fusions together. You have a really good style, and they really do fit in with the Pokemon world. They're all very good. Like, they fit with the game as aesthetic, which I think is something that you guys do try to keep in like line. You try to keep them in a very similar style to, I think, is it Gen 4 or Gen 5? But I really admire the way you fuse your fusions. You can really tell. And they're all really good and creative. I love them. So once again, thank you so much for sending me this. This is awesome. This was so much fun to look at these. Thank you for all your work on the game. And everyone in the comments, make sure you thank Kiwi for all these great sprites. And as always, I'll leave a link to their decks. The fusion decks with all of their stuff. They have thousands of them. So go check them out. I have not seen them all, but I'm sure they're all amazing. So thank you all so much for joining me on this one, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!